welcome to the Lazy Girl's Kitchen. I don't know why this is in my hand. I just forgot to put it down. But welcome to the Lazy Girl's Kitchen. My name is Maggie, and on today's episode, I'm so excited. We are making breakfast for dinner. We're making waffles, guys. We are making waffles. All right, so I'm not going to keep you in suspense any longer. Let me take you through the list of ingredients. Alrighty guys, so for this beauty, what you're going to need is some whole wheat flour, some partially melted butter, an egg, some baking powder, some honey, and then some milk. So the first thing we want to do is we want to combine our dry ingredients. So my whole wheat flour, the baking powder, and then I forgot to mention you're going to just need a pinch of salt. So that's also in here. I'm just going to give these a dry toss. Nothing too serious. Just enough to kind of combine everything together, make it nice and lovely. All right, so that's that. We're gonna set it aside and start working on the wet stuff. So into my mixing bowl, I'm gonna add in my egg. And I'm just gonna give it like a rough whisk with just my hand. Just to kind of break it up a little bit. And to that, I'm gonna add in my butter, which I partially melted in the microwave and then it exploded, so I took it out. I think the heat was too high. All right. Gonna mix this in. Just nice. Now, if you can get your butter to melt a little bit more, that'd be great. I just didn't feel like putting it on the stove, but if you can do that, that'd be lovely. You're gonna add in your milk. And I'm gonna add in the honey. This is just a dash. So if you notice, we're not using vanilla or any sort of extract for this because we really want the flavors of the honey to come through in this recipe. And I actually got some very fresh honey that I can't wait to try and use in some recipes, because this I actually got from the store, but I'm gonna use the good stuff for something special. All right, so to this, it's kind of watery, but don't panic because we're gonna add in our dry ingredients. I'm gonna mix, mix, mix. There we go. So I'm gonna mix this up, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grease my waffle pan and we're gonna start cooking these bad boys. Okay, so my waffle maker is nice and heated up. I just sprayed it with a little bit of olive oil just to make sure nothing sticks. So now what I do, let me show you. Take it down. There we go. So what I do is I take my batter, which is amazingly, look at that, smooth. It smells amazing. So what I do is I take about 2/3, I would say. I just use a measuring cup and I kind of spread it out a little bit, give it some help. And you got to remember, you don't want to overdo it because it might flow over and you don't want that. So then I just put a plate underneath. I'm going to close this, and you're going to let this cook for about 4 to 5 minutes, okay? But I just put a plate underneath in case anything were to drip out. The plate's going to catch it and it's not going to go all over your countertop. So I'm going to finish making these and then we are going to try them together. Alrighty, so my waffles are nice and done. I just want to show you. Look at that. Look at that goodness. I put some maple syrup on this, but I want to give these a try. So let me move you. Hello. There we go. I just want to get you closer so you can see. All right. So here goes nothing. Actually, I know these are great. I make them all the time, so I'm not worried. So good. You could really taste that hint of honey. Ooh. I can see up my nostrils. All right. So you could really taste that hint of honey, which I love. And I don't do too much of the syrup, but if you put however much you want, obviously, but I really like to taste the other flavors that are in the waffle itself. And if you don't have whole wheat flour, just substitute for regular flour. Totally fine. I do this with whatever flour I want. If I'm feeling a little bit healthier, I'll do whole wheat. If I want to do just a regular waffle, the same exact thing, just use regular flour and you're good to go. But seriously, you have to head over to thelazygirlskitchen.com to get this written recipe and so many others. Make sure you subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.